What's going on YouTube and Sinjin Nation, and welcome to a kind of a update video. It's been a little bit since we've done this in terms of actual stuff going on with the channel, but since everything has kind of wrapped up and season finale'd over pretty much the weekend and the past week and such, Sam and I have, well, we're kind of in a purgatory state of not really doing much of series and such as it is. Yes, stuff is staying there, but you know what? Sam and I, we have a couple things we need to talk about. Ain't that right, Sam?
That is correct.
So we have, of course, as you know, going on with this series and stuff, we have budget build off, budget progression series, and we just got kind of a few things we need to cover that concerns those. So Sam, are you ready to get into this awesome PowerPoint presentation that I have built?
I told him not to do a PowerPoint, but he didn't want.
I have built an awesome PowerPoint presentation that will be covering everything, and it makes it a lot easier to discuss what we are doing, our bullet points, so that you can see what is going on. Because I love PowerPoints. Yeah! So, as you can see, this is the March 2022 update. So, first and foremost, budget build-off is not changing whatsoever. Sam and I agree that it's pretty much to the point that it's perfect, whereas it's literally with a challenge and the budget, that's it. Everything is fine. We're just gonna have more challenges. Maybe probably switch up the actual some of the rewards and stuff as well, and punishments and everything. We might switch some of those up and all. And Sam, would you let them know what they're able to do?
Just recently I've created a suggestions channel in our Discord server, so you can give suggestions for BBO and other things as well. So feel free to join our Discord. It's a great community, and I hope to see you all there and have some good suggestions.
Yep. Our community is really growing and stuff. I should have put a slide about the Sinjin Nation on here. I should have put it, because we wouldn't be where we are without the awesome support of the people that are in here and stuff. And we've had people on stream and stuff, but yeah. If it wasn't for them, this channel wouldn't be here. So that's really budget build off. There's not really much about going there. Next is the budget progression series. Sam and I did discuss this as well, and we thought that taking a step back and stuff, it would be great to just have a fresh start to this. Basically meaning we're resetting the pack, starting pools again. Instead of $180, we're going to be doing $150. So on average, at most, with $30 left over, this will limit you to at least being able to buy 12 packs per set. Now, Sam, do you want to talk about the other changes we have added to this particular part with the budget and stuff?
Sure. So, in addition to the previous changes, we have to at least buy 3 packs instead of 1, just to force you into buying some of the less good sets and like spending all your money on like the really good sets. We're also now only allowed to buy a maximum of 48 packs, which is 2 boxes of the given set for that week, or given sets.
This right here will also break down the fact of we would legit just spend, like, we would sell cards to basically go out and buy like 96 packs of a set, and it would literally like, we wanted to guarantee that we could build a particular deck, and that's not really the point of progression series. It's not you know, it's literally limiting to what you can do. Now, we still will have implemented into it the part of, you know, every 2 weeks you can actually go back and, you know, buy 3 more packs and stuff like that. That's still going to be in it, though. Other changes that we are doing to budget progression series. We will not be able to use our budget toward items that are spun on the wheel. This got out of hand for the both of us.
Yeah.
Literally. Now, granted, I would have pulled Dragoons in one, and basically the 2 10s I would have gotten because it would have been 6 packs. But I went overboard and bought like 9 10s in that particular set. I don't know how many you got or what you got your Dragoons from, but it's just the fact that it got out of hands, and I wouldn't have also had my Trickstar core if it was not for that reason.
Hmm.
And also, the winner and losers wheels are going to stay the same, as there's really no imbalance with those. Those were good from our thought process and stuff. So those will stand. And just the biggest thing in terms of budgeting and stuff like that is if you spin it on your winners or losers wheel, you don't get to use budget towards it. You are stuck to that particular stuff. And now that I think about it, we may actually add a couple more, like we may actually add like core sets to it as well, like the losers wheels and stuff. Maybe. Maybe. I didn't put that there. And Sam, since this is your brainchild, you get to talk about this.
Yes. So another thing we will be adding to the budget progression series is the challenge wheel. So each week, starting from episode 2, you'll be able to gamble some of your budget. We haven't really decided how much yet, but we'll figure that out. In order to attempt a challenge. You can either attempt to partake in the challenge, or you can just forfeit the budget that you spent on that challenge instead of attempting to do it. And completing the challenge will allow you to spin the special winners wheel, since, we're all about wheels on this channel, I guess. And obviously, not completing the challenge, you'll have to spin a punishment wheel. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything.
This is also more or less a way to kind of like spruce us up and everything, to kind of give a more incentive. Like, because it could be there, like it doubles your budget. Uh, like you can double your budget for the next episode. You can like steal a card from an opponent or ban a card or protect a card. Basically, I think the protection would be like more or less like you can protect a strategy and say, look, at throughout this entire thing, I can play it at 3 basically. Could be a floodgate, anything like that. We'll have to decide like what we want to do with that. We haven't fully decided that, so but this is just a thing that we've decided. And now here is the thing that Sam and I are most excited for. When I brought this suggestion to Sam, if you sit here and think about it, of all the Yu-Gi-Oh series that are out there, like yes, there's budget build off for us, which is basically somewhat the thing of one part deck build challenge and one part like just whatever with being it. You have our budget progression series, which is a spin off of, well, every single progression series that's out there. But there is nothing that's really tied to this particular series, the Gauntlet series. Now, this right here is a basically 7v7 elimination challenge. We will both have 7 decks built at the very beginning of the series that we've basically both have been working on right now. Each week there will be a match, and then one of our chosen with whatever deck we choose. The winner gets to keep their deck. The loser has to throw their deck into the garbage. And then episodes basically just play out until, well, one person loses the deck. It can go 7 episodes. It can go 13 episodes, because I think that is what it adds up to, if I'm not correct, right?
Something like that.
Yeah. Sam, you want to tell them about this part about it?
Sure. So, you kind of alluded to it a little bit, but we're going to be doing something a little unique in the series that I don't think anyone has ever done in any YouTube series before. We will actually be kind of blending the TCG and the OCG, so we can use TCG and OCG cards. And once the decks that have been built and shown off in episode 1, we cannot change them. So we can't like edit them or like add stuff on the side deck. It's like, oh, we can counter this. Like, none of that. And unless it is your last deck, you're not allowed to use the same deck 2 episodes in a row. and this is basically to try to make things more unique each episode and not have the same like two decks keep battling each other depending on like what people
Now,
draw.
now that I think about that, like I should have said that once you use the deck, you can't. Well, that's kind of cutting us off again at that point. But anyways, sorry to interrupt you.
And that's fine.
I think the point stands to kind of like make it so that you don't just have one deck is what it basically
Right.
means.
Yeah, and then one very important thing is we decided to not have this series impact any of our other series, so this is basically just winning is just bragging rights essentially. There
Hmm.
won't be any like special things for BBO or BPS.
It's just whoever gets to wear the crown at the end, even though there's no crown. I may have to get a crown for this. That means I would have to ship it to you if I do. And if I win the next series, you have to ship it back to me. But anyways, no. But real talk though, this is a series that I think is really going to like come out there because the Sam and I both are very good deck builders, and the strategies and combos that he and I can come up with. And as you see, as y'all kind of see when we do the blowout duels for BBO and stuff, that really more or less shows off our skills because, I mean, yes, I did Amazement, Trap Tricks, Adventure, but I mean, come on, throw me a bone here. One last thing. There would be, here is somewhat of a surprise type situation here. Sam and I have talked about some things and things that we want to do. So we'll be having some random series that just sprout up from time to time when two of us kind of get together and we just be like, you know what? I want to do this right quick. Okay. Could be anything. It could be like a couple like episodes of a series. It could be like a special kind of like we did with the Christmas special.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a face reveal. You never know. It all depends on what happens. And you know whose face reveal I mean.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Anyways. So does anybody got questions for the class? I put this one in for a joke, but seriously, y'all, I want to personally thank y'all, like, for your support for this, because without the nation itself, without anybody out here, like, watching these videos, I wouldn't be doing them. I mean, I do them for, just myself and everything, but it's for the people that I do them for. And if you really are looking forward to these things, let us know. Like, comment, subscribe. We're trying to get to that 500 subs. Like, we really am. And I am, like, we have a lot of stuff planned that's going on right now. Sam, do you got anything else you'd like to say to any of them?
No.
Well, like I said, comment below. Join the Discord. Discord link will be in the description as always. Go to follow us on Twitter. I need to start putting your Twitter down there in the bio.
I mean, I don't really use Twitter that much.
Fair enough. Well, follow me on Twitter. It keeps up to date with us. Because I use it more than Facebook at this point. My character is online more than me myself personally. But at this point, guys, as always, we're just rambling and stuff when it comes to this point. But like I said, again, I appreciate y'all. Until next time, peace out. Happy gaming. Sinjin
And Leumas.
out.